Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you are new, I hope you enjoy the reading. It is a general reading. Please don't forget to like and share and like and subscribe, as that will then escalate the reading to other viewers. The first house of influence for you for this month is the 7th house. This is the house of partners. So with this card, everything to do with partnerships, whether this is a marriage, a committed partnership, or sort of as I said, a committed love relationship, or it could be a business partnership that is coming in for you or is existing already at this time. So everything to do with that. It can also cover the lower courts as well, but everything to do with your relationships. It's close, personal, one-on-one relationships, but it can also be another person that is close to you at this time. Right, so going with that, we have the Solar Eclipse Revolution card coming in for you. Powerful card. So now with this this influence coming in, it can affect you in a number of ways. This normally has a endings and beginnings aspect to it. It also has a revolutionary aspect to it. It also has a section which is devoted to you fixing or changing or reorientating something as well. But you're going to be triggered in some way. So this could be an event, something that comes very swiftly at you. But it will cause an upheaval. There will be a revolution of some sort. So it could be the closing of one chapter and the opening of a new one. As I said, endings and beginnings, or it could be some kind of revolution. So this card is always about self-mastery, your approach to things, and when you need to change something. It is also about making a decision. So this is coming at you. It's going to be swift. There will be upheaval, so prepare yourself. It's going to manifest in your house of relationships. So this could be the ending of something and the beginning of another, or it could be the revolution of an existing relationship. So this could be undergoing some sort of transformation, and it's going to bring about some sort of form of self-mastery within you as well. So it's how you're handling this change that comes at you. As I said, it will probably be a trigger of some sort of event. This card can also bring in relocation. So it may be that you suddenly find yourself having to relocate for whatever reason, and this has a massive impact on your relationship, how your relationship is based, the nuts and bolts of it, what it's going to mean for you going forward, and so on and so forth. So big changes coming for you, but they're always for the better. They're always necessary. This is how the universe works for you. It may seem initially to be unsettling, and you may just take a little while to find your feet. But as always, your attitude and how you approach these things, your positivity, is really going to determine how uncomfortable you're going to feel and how quickly you get past and move into your new life. The goddess guidance that goes with that is White Tara. This is sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Okay, so whatever's going to come at you in your relationship, I feel it's almost like a sea change that's going to occur. So it could be a health issue, or it could be, as I said, a relocation issue, or it could just be a change in your relationship itself. And you're going to be this is all part of awareness, this is all part of ascension. You become much more sensitive to your surroundings. Certain people that you may have, mixed with as a couple, or in whatever way is appropriate for you, may be falling away from you now. They may be redirected in another direction. Or it could be that you are just finding certain situations that you used to partake in before, perhaps social situations, or it could be a living situation, just any kind of situation which is going to grate on your nerves now, because you're growing, you're evolving, and you're becoming much more aware and much more sensitive to energies around you. So a way of life, or the way things were done before, is now over, and you're now moving forward into a new era. And you have to adjust your situation according to your environment, the people you surround yourself with, what sort of chemicals you have in your home, any kind of medication that perhaps is just not right for you any longer. Look for ways now to improve your life, to improve your relationship, to improve your environment. Look for ways to make your world a better world, because that's really what everybody is assessing at this time. How to make your world better, how to actually make it exactly what you want, and to make it and make your presence here on this planet much more enjoyable. What can you do to do this? And it always usually one of the main impacts of that decision, or that consciousness leap, is always going to be within your relationships, because that's how you immediately feel it, and also what's going on in your daily life. Okay, so now coming in here, we have the next house of interest, which is the 10th house. This is the house of your career, your ambitions, your public status. So that may be changing. It's also, so that could be, for instance, you may have gone from being employed to unemployed, or you may go from being a business owner to now employed by somebody else. Or it could be a status change, as in a relationship. You were single, now you're married, or the other way around, or whatever is appropriate for you. It's also the house of reputation and the house of fame. It also rules authority figures, whether this is in your life personally, or whether it's other authoritative figures that you perhaps work with, that you look up to, or it could be an institution like the law, or the military, or banking, something like that. All of those can come in on the 10th house. We have another massive change card coming in for you, so you really are going through it this month. We have Uranus Genius coming in. This is the god of change. In the tarot, this is the Tower card. So I feel it's coming in, either this is the trigger that's going to bring in the solar eclipse for you, or it could be the solar eclipse that then activates this. Whichever way around, you'll have to just see how it affects you. So now this card is the change card. Again, always for your highest good. Just the initial jolt or surprise may have you sort of feel like the rug has been pulled out from you initially. So it's a period of adjustment. Again, your attitude and your how you handle the situation is really going to determine how uncomfortable it's going to be for you. But it is a change coming in for you. It will be swift. It will be unexpected. And you may have had inklings. But this is the speed of it is really going to come upon you. It can be the advent of a perception, or a realization, or a massive understanding on your part. So it could be purely internal, where you suddenly realize something, or you suddenly see something, or your perspective changes. Literally, it's like a bolt of lightning. So you will suddenly have access to information, or it could be a brilliant idea even coming to you, or it could be, just as I said, as a sudden realization or an understanding about a situation, or about your life, or about your place in life. But it can also be essentially an upgrade, a universal upgrade, and now all of a sudden possibilities are opening up for you. It can also be the advent of technological upgrades in some way. So this could be, whatever technology you have been using, you're going to go up a level. So if you're already using quite advanced tech, you can expect something, much more profound after that. But it really depends on where you are in your life. Not everybody is highly technical, so it depends. But you're going to be using other forms of technology. It could even be a more advanced tool than what you have currently been using. So expect some sort of advancements in that. It could also be airwaves. So this could be air transmissions or radio or something like that. Something that travels by air. It could be electrical in nature. So just see how it comes in for you. It can also be that you're going to be meeting people who are Uranian by nature. So they could be quite advanced. They have cutting edge knowledge, or they could be just very different from you. They could be foreign. They could be quite exotic, or they could just be quite androgynous in their manner, or they could be just a very different from you. It could even be a different sexual orientation. They look different. They are different. They think differently. But you're going to learn a tremendous amount from that. And so, you make use of whatever is coming at you with this card. It could also be that this solar eclipse or the advent of the Uranian energy could activate something in you, which is going to activate the genius level. So something will activate that. We all have genius abilities in one way or another, and what may appear to be a genius ability in somebody will be very different in somebody else. So it really depends on your particular originality, which is very much a Uranian trait as well. What is particular to you? Something could be activated with this, and this is where your skills start coming to the fore, or a particular skill starts to rise up in you, and it's going to be felt in your 10th house. The goddess guidance is Dana, High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So with this, I feel it's a career situation that seems to be, or it could be that you are now becoming much more well known in whatever it is that you do. And you need to harness this knowledge. And I feel this Uranus energy and possibly the solar eclipse is going to activate this as well. What it's saying to you is that you have sacred knowledge, you have divine knowledge, you have special knowledge, and it's now time to transmit that. You may have already been doing it, but it could be a change of direction. It could be a very unconventional thing which you are getting involved in, or it could be a very advanced. Something is being activated. Uranus can be very unconventional. It can be really futuristic actually in its application. So see how that comes in for you. But it's saying to you that you need to do workshops or online courses or seminars or whatever works for you. It may be on different platforms technological platforms. Maybe you're exploring that more, ways to do that, to get your knowledge out there, to have classes or to have members have a members area, whatever's going to work for you. But you need to transmit this knowledge now. So, really harness that in the best way possible. Perhaps sit and think about how you can get this knowledge out, create your courses, create your platform of transmission, think about how you can structure this. And with the 10th house, it's the Capricornian energy as well. So it's about business, essentially. But it is also about your profile, your reputation may be growing, your profile may be raised in some way, your status could be changing. You could go from being sort of run-of-the-mill technically, and then now your reputation is elevated, your fame level is elevated, you're becoming more well-known. Something, some kind of change there, but there's growth coming in for you. But always fall back on this knowledge which you have. You already have this knowledge, and how you transmit it and the way it is transmitted is going to be very important. Just remember, it is a gift. It's sacred knowledge. It's divine knowledge that you have, and that it needs to be transmitted in the most appropriate manner, doing justice to that. Then here we have the final area of interest, the 3rd house. This is the house of communication. This is written, verbal, body language. It also governs documents and contracts of all kinds. It can also be short trips. This is like local journeys or shorter journeys, which may be appropriate for you now, or they may be in the not too distant future. But at the moment, most of us are homebound, so it may not come in under that auspice. But certainly from a communication point of view, getting your messages out there. And this goes with this middle column, which we've already dealt with here, the transmission of knowledge. This is the exchange of ideas as well. So it could be to people in your environment, your close personal environment. It could be in some form of learning that this is coming in as well, language and so on. But it can also be to a wider audience, general communication, but also to a wider audience. And it can be extremely wide, especially if your reputation is growing. It can also be to specific family members. So this can be aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, general relatives, and even neighbors may come in under the third house. So now here we have underneath the astrological guidance is Venus love. So this is the love card. It's the romance card. It is all things to do with that. But it may be romantic love, but it can also be the messages that you're giving have a love base, which is the new world, actually. This is the new earth. Everything is love-based there. So you may be really getting significant upgrades or downloads into your consciousness, which is going to propel you in that direction. So you may be, the knowledge that you're transmitting may be very much love-based. You may be constructing courses, or you're putting your knowledge into a format which has got that in it. So that all may come in for you. It could also be that you are able to transmit this in some way to those family members I mentioned, or it could be to another person. Perhaps a new love is coming in for you, somebody that you are wanting to link up with now. So it could be very much love-based, relationship-based, but it's a message that you are giving or that you are receiving at this time. It can also be, because it's Venus, it can also be that you're receiving a windfall of some sort. It could be an abundance of some sort, but it's usually money related with Venus. So that could be coming in for you. It could be related to something some work that you've done, which is normally like handcrafts, or it could be a skill that you're using, like you're very good at the arts. It could be that as well, artistic, or the arts in general. That could be stage or the beauty world. Anything where you're using your creative talents could be coming in under this card as well. So that could be highlighted. It can also have a legal aspect to it. So you could be involved in a legal, perhaps a court case or some kind of legal issue. And with this card coming in, mediation and negotiation is important. And you may need to really be bringing in your charm and your refinement in handling this matter. So just see how that comes in for you. The goddess guidance that goes with that is Yamanya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So with this card coming in, there is an opportunity coming in for you. This is going to be created somehow through this, what I've just talked about. Whether it's another person and the relationship opportunity, or it could be a message or a contract or a document that you're going to, something to do with that. It could be the purchase of something. Just be aware that with Venus, if there is a big purchase involved, just be careful that it's not a hugely luxurious item that you are not necessarily needing at this time, because sometimes that can happen with Venus. But I feel that it may be a purchase of some kind, but it's attached to an opportunity. So I said it could be a relationship, or you could be giving messages, or it could be some opportunity that's coming to you via a message or via news or via some kind of contract, but there's an opportunity in there for you. Now, this is almost tidal in the way it comes in. So this opportunity comes, you get lots of opportunities that come at you all the time. And this one is going to come in like the tide. And when it comes in, don't hesitate to jump in and take it. All your wisdom, all your experience, all your qualifications will go with you into that opportunity. So you will bring that with you when you take this opportunity, when it comes to you. So don't be afraid to jump in. If you do hesitate, however, you will then have to wait for the next wave to come in. But it's an abundant universe, so these waves do come in, and they're perfectly for you. Each one, whether you use it or not, is entirely up to you. But when you see this coming in, jump and take it, and know that you're fully qualified to receive this offer. It's got your name on it, and all your wisdom, all your experience, everything that you are is going to accompany you through that door. Just see how that plays out for you. The bottom of the Goddess deck is Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Okay, so this could be in any one of these areas, or it could be an overall theme. If you're involved in a legal case of some sort, it may be that you need to stand your ground on that, or it could be a business-related issue, and you may need to be bringing your particular truth into this matter. Your particular wisdom, your particular knowledge may be coming in with you, but it's saying to you that you need to speak your truth now. Speak your truth. It could be relationship based, as I said, because your 7th house was also here, but you need to speak your truth. You need to be, first of all, you need to examine your intentions. That is number one with this card. Examine your intentions, okay? But speak your truth, and don't back down. Don't allow yourself to be railroaded. If you've got something important to say, even if you are fearful, you must stand up and say what is in your heart, and speak your truth. It's going to be very important at this time. Then going with that as well, we have the Yod card. This is a destiny card. This is the bottom of the astrological deck. So again, it may be coming in any one of these areas, but it's saying that you have some sort of destiny or some sort of special purpose which is going to be activated now. And that's why you have the Uranus card, why you have the Solar Revolution card, why you have the High Priestess card. So this card says to you that whatever it is that's coming, that whatever path that you set off on now, just be aware it is destiny. It's not going to be easy, this path, because you will essentially be alone on it. But that's purposeful, because when you are on a path like this, you don't need the support of others or advice of others, because you have your own inner GPS which is going to guide you at this time. So stay true to your own truth and to your path. It is a form of pioneering, this. So just keep on the path, even though you may not see clearly what your next step is. Wait. As long as you are in alignment with your truth and you are following your own inner guidance, each step will be provided for you as you are going along. So wait for the next step. It will be provided, then you can take it, and then you go along until the next step, and so on and so forth. That's one thing with the universe. You can't be shown everything all at once, because it literally would blow your mind. So what you have to do is, if you you'll get presented with each thing as you go along, and that ensures that you get there in the end. So success will not become easy with this, but it will come. And you've just got to allow divine timing to steer your path at this time. As I said, you may be feeling very different from other people. You may be feeling out of step with others. You may just be thinking differently, feeling differently. But always go to your inner GPS and follow that. And just work through each step as you go along, and stay true to yourself and stay true to your truth. But it is important. It's a very important journey that you're on. And as I said, you will be alone. You may have to work on your alone. You may have to work on your own, or in secrecy, or do it after hours. There's something about that. And it may be to do with your developing this knowledge which you need to transmit at this time as well. So open yourself up to that, but know that it won't be easy, and you will be, as I said, pioneering. Really, that's the best way I can put this for you. All right, so busy month. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and take care, and have a great month, and I will see you next time.